Hi, it's Patsy and here we are in July. I haven't been on much in June. I've had a lot of issues going on, personal issues going on around me, and I've just not been in a good place to come and really upload any videos or do too much online. June has been a month of being in limbo really, but it just seems to have sped by for some reason. At the start of the month, I did mention in a previous video that my mum was having health worries and she had to go to the hospital for tests. Sadly, those tests come back with our worst fears, not what we was hoping for at all, which has spurred on other tests that she's had to have done, and she's been called into the hospital this Thursday for the results and the next steps forward. She has advanced breast cancer. We've been told that. We just don't know to the extent if it's spread or what the prognosis is. That'll be this Thursday. So June has been a time where I've spent a lot of time visiting my hometown, visiting mum, and it's a 4-hour journey there and back, sort of like 2 hours there, 2 hours back. So it's been timing backwards and forwards, so I haven't really done an awful lot. I've had my niece here from my sister's daughter. I lost my sister in January. She came to stay for a week as well, so I had her for a week as well. So life just took over, so I haven't really had much time to come on and do any videos. Today I'm just going to show you some of the decks that I've been working with. I've not worked with a great deal. It's just, like I say, it's just my head's just not in the right place. I have joined a little spiritual group that started up a couple of weeks ago in the town. Just a few people got together and just talking about their spiritual journeys, what's going on with them, what they enjoy doing, and learning from each other, that sort of thing. That's been nice. It's kind of given me a break that I needed to kind of just forget about everything for a couple of hours and just concentrate on something I enjoy. So that's been good. I brought way too many decks and I'm not going to show them all because there's just way too many, but I do find that is something that I do, and I'm quite aware that I do it, but I do tend, when I'm in a bad place, to buy decks to, I suppose once they come, they occupy my mind for a little while. So I do know I do that, and I've done that a lot this month. So I've got way too many decks coming, way too many to show. So I'm just going to show you the ones that I have been working with. So my daily cards I've been using, and I've shown this in the last couple of videos. It's the Sweet Twilight, Tarot of the Sweet Twilight. Now when I got this deck in, I wasn't sure what I was going to think of it. And I think I said in my last video I was really enjoying this. And I've only just put this away this last couple of days. This has been my daily pulls since I got it, and it was a real struggle to put it away, but I needed to work with some of my other decks, so I did take it off my daily draw stands and put it away. But I love this deck, and I know it's not going to be long before I pull it out again, because I just really adore this deck, and it's been really helpful to me this last month. But I have put that away. It's not gone far. It's still on my dresser where I keep all the cards that I work with on a regular basis. So I know that's not going to be long before that's pulled out again. And it's been replaced with the Mystical Tarot. This is the one that I'm doing my daily cards with at the moment. I've had this a while and I completely forgot about it, to be honest. I mean, when you have too many decks, there's the back. And I've been doing, like I said, my daily pulls with these, and I'm enjoying working with them, and I do enjoy the images. There is something about this deck. It's lovely quality. It's a Los Scarabeo, I believe. Yeah, Los Scarabeo. So it's good quality cardstock, what you expect from them. Very easy, you know, nudity. Very RWS. Very easy to read, very pretty, gives me what I need at this point. So yeah, so that's the one I'm working with at the minute. It's for my daily drawers. I pull 3 cards a day with that. That's how I do my daily drawers, 3 cards. So that is what I'm using at the minute. But up until a couple of days ago, it was the Tower of the Sweet Twilight, all the way through June. Absolutely love it. So one of the new decks that I got in, and I've not been able to put down since I did, is the Fyodor Pavlov Tarot. I held off on this one for a while. It's a lovely hardback book, because of the price, really. Gorgeous gold. And I wasn't sure that it warranted the price, you know, for a mass market. But I just kept getting drawn to it. So in the end, I just clicked. It was the month to treat myself and just say, do you know what? I don't care the cost. I'm having it. So I clicked that button, buy now. And as soon as it was in my hands, I did a tarot spread, interview spread with it. And since then, every time I need to do a reading, this is what I've been pulling out. And I'm really loving it. I'm loving the images. Love the book. I love how he writes in the book. Yeah, I love the coloration of it. I just love everything about this deck. This has become a fan favourite, and it's never off my dresser where I keep all my decks that I use, and I grab it all the time. It shouts to me all the time to pull it, and I've got some really good readings with this. So yeah, so that's the bags. That is the Fyodor Pavlov Tarot, and I'm really enjoying working with that one. So, tarots, they're the only ones that I've really worked with. The only other one which is, I suppose, it is classed as a tarot, but I see it more as, well, it's a system of its own, isn't it? It's the Dreams of Gaia Tarot. When I'm not in the best of places, I love this book. This is the one that comes out. I find this such a healing, caring deck. And I always use the book with this. I don't do it any other way except with the book. I always read the book and what the meanings are, what the write-up about it is, and then I'll journal. And I find it very deep, very healing, very caring. And this is very battered, this deck, but it's just one that when I'm in a bad place, I do like to pull out. But yeah, it's beautiful. The artwork is stunning. So that is one that I've been pulling when I want to go deep, which I find, you know, I do want to do a lot this month, and I have been doing a lot of journaling. So the Dreams of Gaia has come out, and alongside the Dreams of Gaia, the oracle I've been using is the Messenger Oracle, about the same. So not author Raven Phelan. That's the backs of these. I love this deck. Such a special deck this is. I really enjoy working with this. And alongside the Dreams of Gaia, it just works really well. I mean, this deck's been around for a long time. Both of them have. You must have all seen these. But together they work really well. I can use this on its own or with the deck. I very often just pull some cards from here and get a message, but worked with them together this month. So the other deck that I've been working with, and I can't put down, is another deck that I received earlier on this month. It wasn't, I don't know if it's available in the UK now, but it wasn't available in the UK at the time, so I ordered it, pre-ordered it, and it came from America. And I can't stop pulling from this deck. It's the Solitary Witch by Lucy Cavendish. I pull a card a day from this, and I just love it. I just can't put it away. It's been here since I've got it, and it ain't going nowhere soon. It's still the cards that I'm pulling every day. There is just something about these images that draws me in. Such beautiful artwork. And the borders down the side, I don't care about those either. I think they match really well. But yeah, this deck is gorgeous. I mean, I do like a lot of Lucy Cavendish work anyway, but this one, there's just something so special about this. It's probably come into my life at the right time. But yeah, it's gorgeous. And I'm in no hurry to put this away. I don't know when I'm going to put this away doing this. And I've got so many decks I should be using, especially these new ones coming in, but I don't want to put it away, so I'm not. It sits on my side and I'm pulling from it every day, and I'm really enjoying pulling it every day. The card that I got today, I love the messages in this book, what you get from that's the card that I pulled today, when fretful times come. I'll leave that out because that's got to go back on my altar. They're numbered, so it's very easy to find in the book, and what you get is you get an explanation of the image, what's going on in the image with the kind of the message in it, and then you get just meaning, which is just like unsettled, restless sleep, too much on the mind, an inability to make decisions due to unknown factors, a fear of making a mistake and uncertain what to do, thoughts cycling endlessly, feeling caught between problems. That's like the meaning of that particular card. But like I said, the actual write-up actually goes a bit deeper than that. And it's such a lovely deck. Like I said, I can't speak highly of it. I just love it. The artwork is by Lady Victoria, I should say. Superb artwork. I love it. So I better put that back on my altar. So the next one that I got is another new one. This is a Sandra Made Me Do This. It's a Old Ways Magic Oracle by Naomi Cornock. This it's a self-published deck. Pretty inexpensive for, you know, I think I paid £30, I think. You get a little book with it. I didn't realise she'd got an oracle, to be honest, and I follow her on Facebook because I love her artwork, and I was going to buy some artwork from my walls. There's the backs. And then I saw Sandra showing this on her video recently, and I said to Sandra, I didn't realise that she had a oracle deck. So of course I went over and I bought it, and I've got all this artwork now of hers because, like I said, I love her artwork, and I was looking to buy some. Now I've got this deck. I've got I think it's 44 cards, I think, something like that, 44 pieces of her artwork, and the oracle is really, really lovely. I mean, I love that one. That one's Knowledge. Really love that. But yeah, this deck, very earthy, very grounding, and that's really what I need at the minute, something that's grounding me. And since I've got this a few days ago, I haven't stopped pulling it. Just sitting looking at it and just, it's just gorgeous. But yeah, if you're into this kind of artwork, this earthy, old ways artwork, then pop along to her website. It's www.gnomeart.com, and she's based here in the UK, and I'm really enjoying that. So that is another new one that I bought, and one that I'm really glad that I got. Thank you for Sandra for pointing out to me that that was something that she did. I didn't even realise, and I love it. So the last things I'm going to talk about is two books that I've been, the first one is this one. I bought this, somebody at the group had this, The Animal Spirit Guides, an easy to use handbook for identifying and understanding your power animals and animal spirit helpers. It's a book, and the Animal Spirit Guides represented here, helpful on your spiritual journey. I know that these incredible beings have guided, taught and helped heal me, and it's just got every animal you can think of, and it's by Stephen D. Farmer. And I've got quite a lot of animal oracle decks, and I just thought that this would help understand them more. But also, it like this one, we'll go to the cuckoo. It gives you, if the cuckoo shows up, its meaning, when you can call upon the cuckoo, and when it's your power animal. And I just thought that was a really good to have it all in, you know, such a big book like this, just one of those things you can just go to if you get all your answers in one thing. So I'm really enjoying that at the minute. So that is one that it's a new one, and I think that's going to be good, that one. So the other one is a book I showed you a little while ago, what come, and it's called Inheritance, and this is by Dani Shapiro. And this is a book based on the findings, the true story of the lady, Dani Shapiro, who found out that her father wasn't her biological father, and her journey. So I thought I'd get this to help me and kind of navigate all the feelings and everything that I've gone out since I found out my heritage. My daughter's been having to read it for me because my eyes just ain't allowing me the nightmare at the minute with the pollen and everything, which affects my eyes. So I've not been able to do too much reading. So my daughter's been reading this out loud to me, and it is excellent for somebody in my situation. Listening to somebody else who has had those same thoughts, same feelings that I have going around in my head, and the feelings that I've gone through, and feeling lost as a person and not knowing who I am. And this lady has been through it all, and she writes it so well. So this is really helping me so far, and it's good that my daughter's actually reading it to me, because we can discuss how I'm feeling through the book as well, and how certain things happening there is kind of something that sort of mirrored mine. So yeah, this is really, really good. I'm really getting a lot of help and healing through this writing. So that is what I've been doing this month. So I'm taking one day at a time. Thursday we'll find out what's the future ahead for us. But we can't plan nothing at the moment. I don't know if I'm going to be about next week to make videos, or next month to make videos, whether I'm going to need to go and stay with Mum, or so everything's up in the air. But I will be back when I can get back, and have a lovely weekend, and I will see you all soon. Bye.